What do I think about most? Um, just be happy and make sure family's good and everything like that. Really, that's mostly what it is, and trying to stay calm and chilled, and especially as how things are right now, everything's a bit hectic. So you're just trying to find your way through things and just manage, really. Um, my mindset means it just comes all together in making sure you're right. What am I thinking about? What are my goals? How am I trying to carry myself um, at this point? What for all the time? How do I carry myself? What are my objectives and what do I want to be? And then again, same thing, just trying to just stay on a nice calm level as much as possible, because stress is up there, um, and the stress and everything like it takes you all over the place. But you want to try and stay on a nice even keel. My mindset at the moment, or just usually it is quite chilled. I'd say I've got a chilled mindset, and I think maybe recent times or the lockdown and everything like that is probably maybe a little bit more focused and given me a bit more time to really look at things in a bit more clarity. So yeah, it's a steady mindset, I'd say. Um, my thoughts have changed. Like for the entire life sort of thing is obviously younger, you got different things you get excited about or you want to do and want to be. But as you get older, um, they become more centralized. I've thought more about, since having my son especially. I've been more family, about making sure family's right, what's happening with him, and then obviously the broader family. And I'm really a bit more I'm more conscious about the people I have around me, people I spend time with, people I put time into. Um, yeah, I probably had a lot more people around who I thought was around me years gone by, but I just had to cut certain people out because so I'm a bit more choosy about who I give and spend and give my time to. Other people's mindsets are um, definitely their individual, and sometimes you in your well, for me, I feel like I have to make sometimes allowances for their mindsets, because they are other people might just in different spaces. They're people, everyone's in different spaces, and you can't always expect everyone to be moving in the same spaces where you are, because they've got different experiences. That's the fact of the matter. You've got to have different experiences. That can be a positive thing, that can be a negative thing. But yeah, I just kind of I think that helps. That also aids it in what I'm saying there with regards to who I spend and give my time to. If people's mindsets are on some totally different plane, which isn't conducive to me and my growth or my happiness sort of thing, then I really haven't got time for it. I just keep it moving. Yeah, I think I do feel the same about my health. Well, health and well-being. Yeah, definitely, still the same. Physically healthy, I keep I do exercise quite a bit, and I think that really does help your mental state as well. So I'm reading, um, and just checking in with things. I just try to with, let's say, with isolation and lockdown that we're going through, it's really important that you keep your mind right as well. So I communicate, I speak to people, friends. I use social media. That's what you can use at the moment. Um, I take, obviously there's a whole load of social media which is some of you got to take with a pinch of salt. You can't let it get into you too much, sort of thing. But yeah, I just try to yeah, physically stay fit, just keep moving. and mentally just communicate, speak to people, and just yeah, that's probably pretty much it, really. Yeah. The words strength and resilience. Strength and resilience. So again, that strength is just about. I think that is about your mental side as well, being strong enough mentally to go and deal with a lot of situations, whatever situations try and come at you. You're always going to get tested. Always going to get tested. If you go through your life and don't get tested, man, look at you. But you are going to get tested. So it's having so like I say, strength is about those things, being prepared to go and deal with those different incidents, what come at you, and then being resilient is the same thing. If it doesn't quite go right for you, how are you going to come back from it? How are you going to switch a scenario so you are, or and recovery as well, like recovering from something. So yeah, that's what it is for me. I draw my strength from family, community. Like I say, right, if we're talking right now, if we look at the things that's going on in the world, obviously you got the COVID-19 situation, but then also you got the Black Lives Matter situation that's going on. In both aspects, there's a sense of community, and there's a lot of people who you turn to. But then, if more so on the Black Lives Matter and racism, I'm speaking a lot more to family and friends and having conversations. I'm doing research and things like that myself and looking into it. So it's empowering, when you look around and you think to yourself that you're not alone, and you can kind of there is common ground when you look around. You see like your brothers and sisters sort of like going through whatever, and you can have a conversation. But then brothers and sisters, by the way, it isn't necessarily just about people who look like me. It's people who are with me, you understand, no matter what race is. So that's what things are. With I needed to be resilient and strong, really. Again, more so, I think for myself, yes, but again, family and friends, like people that are close to me, because it's a very very stressful time, and then sometimes if I join in with the craziness and everyone's hyping, and or if I join in with that, there's no one to try and level things out, and to level things out, but bring in a bit of perspective with things. So whilst I'm providing some perspective thing, it helps me think things through a lot clearer as well, and helps me stay a lot calm within scenarios. And so yeah, I mean, it's just everything, accumulation of everything that's happening. You do feel you have to really dig down deep and to stay sane, really. Yeah, I think the questions are connected. Because you just, again, even just having this conversation here, it gets you to think more deeply about yourself, and then how you are and what things are happening externally, and then how you're dealing with them internally. So they are all linked. So you're talking about mindset, strength, resilience. So those three words right there, they're all linked in with everything that goes. That's especially just in life in general, because I can't just link it just straight to the current times, but just in general, like how it gets you to think and look at yourself and think about what's happening, what you're doing, where you're looking to go, how you're going to get there, who you're going to have along with you for the journey, whose energy Are you feeding off? Are you the battery source for everybody else's energy? And whatever, how's that affecting you? How are you affecting other people? So yeah, they're all linked in, but it could three words, like I say, can just be massive and just open up a big conversation, take it wherever. But yeah, I think people, yeah, I think health and well-being has become more prevalent now, especially during this whole coronavirus situation, because everyone is looking around. And the fact is, once you've been on lockdown and you go out for a drive and you're seeing the amount of people I'm seeing just going for walks or runs or jogs or trying to do some fitness stuff. I'm online and seeing a lot of the fitness classes and people saying I did a class this morning, this and loads more than I've ever really seen. And this isn't just this isn't youngers. This isn't age specific. This is everyone right across the board. My mum's out walking every day. She's in her 60s. She's out walking in the mornings, doing like 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 8K walks. She's jogging and running and all sorts, and so it's massively changed recently. Yeah, and everyone's obviously more conscious of their health, and because they're straight away when they're talking about vulnerable groups, and if you're unhealthy, if you've got heart problems, you've got high blood pressure, these kind of things, you put you in the vulnerable groups. So people are trying to look at themselves and saying, well, what is my situation? And they are going out and actively trying to do something about it to improve themselves. So I think it's massive. And then also what they're looking at, things that they're putting into their body, what kind of nutrients, and things. So yeah, everyone's at, if they're not actually outside doing the work and doing things, there are actually, it is in the mind now, more so than it was previously. No, I suppose it's like I've already said, it's just being kind of trying to stay calm. People should start just trying to stay calm and think clearly about what's going on. And also, if you're looking at this the whole Black Lives and racism, and talk about a system, just a message, just to let people know you should just be open to conversations and engage in conversations. They're uncomfortable conversations with people. Look at yourself in the mirror and check out what your situations are and what you've been doing and what you're saying, sort of thing. And just be comfortable, be comfortable having uncomfortable conversations with people, and so that's the way we can move forward and improve ourselves as a collective. Yeah.